Alright. After that horrible display of purple Pikmin dying needlessly, it is time for another adventurous day of profitability.
Our hearts go out to those poor purple Pikmin who lost their lives to a random case of dumb fuckery.
Okay, those purple Pikmin failed. Those purple Pikmin failed the fitness gram pacer test, and they know it. They need to be faster on their feet, otherwise they're never going to survive out here in these wild outskirts. But thankfully, we are not going to be on our own for very much longer with these normal Pikmin. For today, we're going to need the white Pikmin. No need to get the purples involved just yet. They've already seen enough trauma. Just load them on purple. Because once again, you may notice, I just called out all the Pikmin I can, but even so, I can only have 95 out in the field for whatever reason.
I wonder why. Also, be careful, because we have Wally Hops on the loose.
Oh, what's of those?
Yep. The yellow Pikmin.
The boys!
Hey,
the boys.
It's the skinny boys. The ones that can be tossed so high up into the air.
And fly like a Dumbo.
Through the sea.
Imagine that for a moment, like somewhere down the road, we eventually get a Pikmin where there's like evolutions of the typical Pikmin species, like for the other Pikmin, for example. Like if they like not just like involving like the evolution of the the stems and whatnot, but like they actually grow into like more evolved, like they have more evolved like parts and whatnot. Like with yellow Pikmin, like they just grow their ears to the point where they can actually freaking like hover for a brief bit, or just be flung even higher than normal.
Well, wouldn't that make winged Pikmin?
Then how about this? I could see it being done where, going with what James saying, I could see it being done where it allows you to not only throw them up high, but throw them farther, because, like he said, with their ears they can glide, and then you can reach like yellow electricity or stuff elsewhere.
Well, I'll tell you,
right? Because like. You don't want to throw a flying Pikmin into an electric fence now, would you?
Oh, I lost a red.
I'll tell you.
I gotta learn the time. But here we go, plenty. We'll be able to regrow. But go ahead, Hype.
I'm just saying that with all you guys said, I'm telling you, I've seen just about everything. If I see a yellow Pikmin fly,
I don't know.
I don't know what I've seen about.
All I think about is the Family Guy clip for some reason. That no, I didn't see your son know how. That's some good old family racism.
Good old family racism. Hey,
but
Logan,
anyway,
remember the time we were calling about a Pikmin?
Well, remember that time? But no. But actually, no. Backing up, because I know we've been talking about that. I know we've done talks about what other Pikmin types we would have. Like, okay, I can just leave that one be.
If I were to talk to Past Logan right now, I would ask him to make Louie the bait.
Nah, we don't need to. For now, until I can get blue Pikmin, there's no need to deal with that over there. Anywho,
that's Louis Anderson is the bait.
The bait. But anywho, I could actually see that being in a Pikmin 5 if there was to be something where like if they were to do something
Pikmin
where you evolve them. Like, let's say you evolve the red Pikmin, then after such a time you can determine.
Are constantly on fire.
Well, but regardless, like basically you could have different classes and like different like tech trees to like explore and make them better and stronger. But I guess that would be the can I?
If only. Though I will admit, I'm honestly surprised that one Pikmin was just enough to lift the platform with Olimar on it.
I was surprised too, but I won't look that gift horse in the mouth, because we're gonna need a lot of reds and whites over here.
Especially considering we got that melting
boys.
Yep, we got the melty boy over here.
The fiery bolts.
But for now, I'm going to clear a path, so let's take care of this little fly. And hey, now the geometry may be looking a little familiar.
Yeah, the Perplexing Pool is pretty much just a more annoying version of the Distant Springs.
Yep. And we have a new little mechanic here. It's very briefly touched upon. I don't think any other games really... No, actually, no. Freaking Pikmin 3, I think. No,
3
4,
didn't,
I think definitely exploded.
3 didn't have this. I forget if 4 did or not.
I think 4 did, but basically, a mold spore is going to make things. Your mobility will be slower when you're on this surface.
Is it?
Yes, I believe so. Anyway, so
either it'll make you slower or the Pikmin slower. I forget which.
So I'm gonna throw some reds in there because the reds can survive an attack just fine.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna want
I'm noticing right there that Ari Moldbox is just backing up. It's like, okay, guys, calm it down there. You don't need to go bashing on my favorite spot.
Yeah, well, they're gonna break that apart when it's fully destroyed, and that will unfortunately respawn after a couple days, but doing so will unlock a couple berry bushes or berry seeds. Louis, let's not have you being like useless. Let's have you work around.
So I looked it up. The mold doesn't slow you down.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, so all it does is constrain the wildlife.
Because I know there's going to be an instance of that in, I think, the Distant Wilds, but... Oh, that's cruel.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's actually important because that spot there, I think, produces nothing but ultra bitter berries. So in case you ever want to grind those up, this is the spot to be.
It's probably the best area in the game to grind up ultra bitter spring.
That's why we need to build this bridge. Get in there.
I mean, considering you have the command, you can just throw them all in there.
I tried that. For whatever reason, they didn't finish it. But here, before those stupid like caterpillars get here, we'll try to have them.
God, they're so disgusting.
It's
Just,
sticky.
wait
and
over here.
icky.
Oh yeah, here's this.
Come on, boys.
Huh, it even
Also,
grew to a butt.
Also, I think we forgot to mention this, but both Olimar and Louis have their own distinct whistles.
And their own
One's like a
distinct
car.
BGM.
Yeah, or their own. I don't know about their own BGM, but I know they have their own whistle when you're
Basically,
commanding them around.
the tempo of the audio is different depending on who you play as.
It's much bouncier when you're playing as Louis. So anyways, I guess we're just spending this first day grinding up berries.
No. I'm gonna. That was just me like clearing the path, and now that we have looks like one's got a little got a biter there.
Yeah, little scrungly little bastard.
We'll send a couple back. Now let's get to actually what we need to do, which is the next major bit of progression is we got to get our whole troops in here. So Reds, you're with me.
Easy way to take care of this guy is to just freeze him in rock and then attack.
Yeah,
Better
ultra
yet
bitter
if you
spray
have,
is broken on
ultra
this
spicy
guy.
spray as well. I guess that
Ultra bitter
works too.
spray.
And thus we melted an even meltier bitch.
But I will say, hold on to that for later, Icky, because absolutely there is going to be there's this one floor later on in the game where you have to deal with 3 of those at once, or 3 of them in the area.
Yep.
And having the ultra bitter spray is very useful to destroy just the one you need, because again, thankfully with these there is, as far as I'm aware, there is never the only quote unquote there we go. The only quote-unquote like clear condition you can have for beating a floor is there could be 2 things. One is you want to make sure you get the treasure, but 2, sometimes the exit hole will be covered in rock, and you need to break it apart. So you need to get a group of Pikmin there. But otherwise, there's nothing really stopping you from pushing forward. Hello, Zappy boys.
Yep. Now they have zappy properties.
They have climbed down the tree and are staring in this direction. They're going to take us over.
They got static electricity pent up in their fibers.
You ever stop and think if these things were actually real and actually were staring you down just like this?
What would they do?
I would see them from the bushes and I'd be freaked out. But they would probably be about the same size as they are at that Nintendo World where you see them carrying a coin like as a little Easter egg.
Oh yeah, no, because these things are little. These things are barely the size of a quarter.
If I remember correctly, from the tips of their toes to their top of their leaf, they're about 2.9 centimeters tall.
Huh. Okay, not too bad.
I looked it up because I wanted to make a little figurine, but it just didn't work, I guess.
I mean, and now years past, Logan, forgetting that technically white Pikmin can still contribute to helping yellow Pikmin take this stuff back to the onion.
But
I know, but I guess I
depending on what Pikmin you have on the field, they might actively make.
Whoa.
Their AI is set to basically propagate the Pikmin type they have the least amount of, but only if you have that type of Pikmin on the field with you.
So at the time, what I was most nervous about was I was nervous that if it was a yellow and a white Pikmin carrying it at once, that it wouldn't contribute to the double score, to the double health up. And then I realized, because see right there, because now that color is turning red, which means they're gonna. Oh, okay. So we just matter about it reaching the correct color onion.
Yeah. Because
So
the
we
color
have
of the number
three more.
above the Pikmin's head will determine which onion they take it to.
Gotcha. And yes, I will say if there's anything that I really appreciate Pikmin 3 for doing was consolidating our onions.
Yeah,
It's a
thank
one
God.
layer base. Which, by the way, I love the design of the onion in Pikmin 3. I don't really like the design of it in Pikmin 4, even though it is, more
Organic looking.
It's much more organic looking than the one in Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3's kind of look more like
It's so mesmerizing. It's like the fruit
A
juice
space
you
pod.
harvest.
yeah.
Wait a
It's like a
minute.
space pod, but
Is that how they store all the Pikmin inside the things?
I can
Maybe.
see it.
They're just reduced to a liquefied state and then reborn?
So yeah, so today was mainly more of a getting this place set up because again, thankfully bridges and stuff that I find will remain intact.
Yep, and I mean, it's also important you also get the yellow Pikmin as soon as possible, because now we also have the means of going back to the forest and get the blue Pikmin if you want to.
That is true because now I can break through that yellow gate.
If I might, I would like to bring up a little bit in relation to what you said about bridges. They
Yeah.
will stay set up until you revisit the next day, in which, if you are not even using it, some shear waves will show up and start eating it down. Well, shear grubs.
That's right. You're right. That can happen. So you need to make sure to get there quickly.
Yeah.
Which, is a good thing they never brought that whole Git system back.
Because I like that
Was
idea
it a thing they do in
in.
Pikmin 1?
Nope.
No, and then
No, like once
they-
you finish building a bridge, it stays like that for the rest of the run.
Well, because again, as we discussed, part of the reason why this game can be so mean and has the excuse of being able to be mean
because
is
there's no time.
because so they know. That's the thing to note is even if you were to completely screw up and die, I believe the game will always give you at least one of each type of Pikmin, at least of the surface dwelling ones. So you could, in essence, screw up, have 3 Pikmin to your name, and the game would still be like, well, that's okay. Just spend the next 5 hours, or not 5 hours, like an hour and a half, just rebuilding your whole army up over.
Oh
and
yeah,
over
no,
again,
like
which,
the threat of Pikmin extinction is still very much present in the second game.
But it's,
And if that
but the
happens,
issue,
you get, like, one red sprout, I believe.
which again, sure, the game will let you try to build yourself back up, but do not. It's far better to just reload your save and just try again. Like, don't play by this game's rules of you have to just because you could sit here infinitely and build
Doesn't
up
mean you
9,000 Pokemon. No. So I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm just gonna beeline since I have enough Pikmin. We're just gonna do this dungeon over here.
You're
So
doing that now?
Oh.
yeah, because
Why not?
because what? Well, because time won't end while I'm down there, and at the end of the dungeon, it'll put me right back in my ship.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's
So-
just hope that you have the right Pikmin necessary for this dungeon.
If I remember
researched
correctly,
ahead.
this is the Citadel of Spiders.
It's filled with wretched, nasty buggies.
Oh,
Program
an
terminating bugs.
an arachnophobe's worst nightmare.
They're not that bad.
Yep. So we got our people. Let's roll in.
Make sure you got reds and yellows. Because
And
that's
just be
what
very
the
mu-
sign on the front says.
And be very mindful of your purple supply.
I will do it.
Too late, Logan. You had some of them die.
I'll be okay. I have a nice round number. So, Hype.
Yes.
I'm curious what your thoughts are on the latest D23 updates we've been getting lately.
Well, I'll start off positively by saying that I'm glad that the Tiana show is still a thing. I like the bit of art that we've seen for it so far, implying that it's still going to remain 2D. I look forward to seeing more of it because, in spite of... I know the ride has kind of soured a lot of people's perception on the film, but I personally still love Princess and the Frog. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm really looking forward to
for
seeing
sure.
how they continue the story with Tiana.
I
Well,
like Princess and the Frog. I wish the ride was able to capture more new things with it because I feel like for better and for worse. That was a mail share grab. I got it.
Oh, jeez.
Is that for better and for worse? I feel like the ride. Again, my biggest problem about the ride is that it tries way too much to just how to put this. If it were so, Imagineers have an internal word for a ride that just retells the plot of the story. They call it a book report ride. So if it were that, I'd be okay with that because, tell the whole story. But people love the Shadow Man, people love the music, people love Ray and all that. It's the fact that they purposefully kill him.
Get rid of them before they snack on us.
Yeah, don't worry. Again, you may hear a Pikmin scream, but it only screams when it's being attacked, not when it's necessarily being eaten yet.
It takes them a moment to actually consume your Pikmin.
Right, they're on the verge of being eaten when they scream, but otherwise, if you manage to, act quick enough, they'll be saved.
Anyways,
also correct me. Go ahead. Since we just got our next treasure.
The love nugget.
We know.
One bite and your heart will be filled with a burning fever. Is the feeling love or hallucination? In my personal opinion, it's nausea because I hate tomatoes.
Aww, tomatoes aren't too bad if
they're disgusting. They're alien innards.
Fair.
All the seeds and shit.
Fair enough. All right, on to the next level. Go ahead, James.
Correct me if I'm wrong, since I noticed we were pelting all over those leafy boys earlier. They're no matter. I'm trying to remember. Is there multiple versions of that type of enemy in Pikmin 2?
There's the skitter leaf, which is the thing that we just encountered, and then there's the dead leaf version that actually
the red one.
Right, they're the red leafy boys.
They look like dead leaves.
Right, like leaves the fall leaves. And okay, that's what I was wondering because I forgot if the green ones do eat the Pikmin 2 or not. Or if they're just borderline distractions. Oh
shit! The green ones just
that should have killed that.
Knock you off, but they don't eat you or kill your Pikmin.
So those red arachnid-like creatures over there are kind of an interesting enemy type in this game because they can how do I put this?
They can pick up objects that your Pikmin can also pick up. Even if your Pikmin are carrying something, if there's a Dweevil nearby, it will more than likely go ahead and steal.
See, it took that Pikmin lipstick.
Yeah.
Man.
So make sure you kill the Dweevil before it picks up anything. Or even better, you can let them pick up the corpses of these Wallyhops if you want.
Right. Oh, be wary though, because I do believe the Dweevils do respawn after a while if you leave them alone for too long.
Yeah, they will pick themselves up and start walking around again. Go ahead, Hype.
Can I just say, I know it probably isn't feasible, but it would have been funny if, the Pikmin weren't finished killing that geyser yet, and when they ran off and the Poliwag, missed landing on top of them, it ended up being cooked instead.
I think that is a possibility. I don't exactly...
Oh shit!
Oh, you guys aren't Pikmin! Emergency entertainment systems protocol initiated. Recording for future reference.
That's a poignant laugh at his humiliation.
Just whistle again, and then they'll be okay. Okay. Yeah.
I think we forgot one behind that wall.
They will be reduced to leaves if they're blue.
Yeah. And again, thankfully, Hype. If I hey.
Oh.
Yeah, leave him alone. He's playing with a frog.
Okay, well, let's get rid of that fire thing so I don't get any problems. I'll also be wary that I don't know if James already mentioned, but if you're trying to fight the Dweevils, depending on their color, they will attack you with a particular element. Like right there, it lays a big bunch of fire. It's more or less fine. It's just an elemental thing. Be wary of the yellow Dweevils for that matter.
There are two types of Dweevils that you seriously need to look out for in this game. There are the yellow Dweevils that attack you with electricity, which is basically instant kill for any of your Pikmin, unless it's yellow. And then there's, we'll see that later. Anyways, the creative inspiration! Stir at this long enough and good ideas are sure to surface. If you are a casual person who relies on others to achieve your goals, then this imagination support item was made for you. In the original version, it was an RC bottle cap.
Alright, round 2, Icky. You got another one coming down the line?
Header. We got the lip service. Hold up, I'm opening up the thing. What is wrong with the delicate dance of beautification, flattery, and flirtation? What, I ask? If it makes life more fun, keep it up. Come on, buy yours today.
Cute. Alright, and I found this duck head thingy.
Oh my god.
What
is this?
Duck head.
But yeah, what's the other Dweevil we need to worry about besides the yellow one?
Okay, so there are yellow Dweevils that kill anything that isn't a yellow Pikmin, and then there is a special kind of Dweevil called the volatile Dweevil. Those bastards carry bomb rocks. And if they
I didn't know there was a specific type, but you want to be worried.
They start chasing you.
Yeah, and this game will get to the point of spawning them right on your location if you're not careful.
Paradoxical enigma! This is both the pinnacle of beauty and the nadir of ugliness. The definition of ugly beauty. I can't imagine anything in the entire universe that is as utterly beautiful in this bizarre way.
That's a duck.
And the duck. Legend has it, if you let the duck whisper to you in your ear, it'll say to you, "You're not perfect."
Oh no! Stop that, you! No, knock it off. Anyways.
All right, and then these bugs return. These
beetles.
These bugs form electric circuits between each other that will insta-kill anything between them. So, attack them, and thankfully, if a bug has been disabled and flipped on its back, it can't form a circuit. So,
oh,
I love these little bastards.
But we want to be careful about them because another quick thing to note. Not only can they form their circuits, they can form their circuits through walls, so be very mindful of that as well.
But only if there's more than one anode beetle in the area.
Well, yeah. Like if you're down to one anode beetle, the thing is practically all it can do is just do a little surrounding attack. But
it's basically
anyway. I'm not doing it too much right now, but there we go. I would recommend zooming the camera out when you're in these. Aha!
That guy, that little bastard just came out of nowhere. But anyways, we got Jelly.
Yeah, no, about that, Icky. So when you're delivering anything in these dungeons, like I like to think of it like you're playing a Doom level
or Minesweeper.
Basically,
in fact.
Maybe Minesweeper. I don't know. Well, I say Doom because it's like when you're playing Minesweeper, the minute you hit start and you start playing that particular board, like it doesn't change. It doesn't change what the map is. You're just, figuring out. Doom, what can happen is you can set flags or triggers in the level. So you could do something where, like, say you walk into a room and it looks totally okay, but the minute you send a Pikmin inside that room, now suddenly you've set the trigger, now it's going to spawn a lot of enemies. Or, in this game, you could go down a hallway, you could clear everything out, and everything is okay until the minute you start carrying an item through that hallway back to, the ship to collect it, and then it sets the trigger to, oh, let's spawn 3 volatile dweevils right on the spot.
Or even better, let's just drop some big-ass rocks on them. They didn't show up before when you were just spelunking through the cave on your own. No, they're triggered by little baby Pikmins.
So that's why I would say, again, best ways to go about this, thank you, White Pikmin. Best ways to go about this would be to, like, babysit the things back to the ship, like, keep an eye on everything. I'm not doing it right now, and thankfully, I think past Logan will get his act together. Zoom the camera out so you can keep an eye on this level, so you can adapt to when things start to go awry.
There is one way, but I'll describe that after we analyze the memorial shell. All that remains of a monster shellfish is a sparkle, the sole proof of its existence. Does this not make you want to treasure it? But anyways,
sure.
There is a bit of a method when it comes to exploring these dungeon levels. Basically to trigger any traps that haven't been triggered yet. At the start of the fort, if you can manage it, like if there's nothing like roaming around the area actively looking for you, separate your squad, take one Pikmin, constantly carry it throughout the entire dungeon as far as you can, to as many rooms as you can, throughout as many of the hallways as you can, and make sure that you trigger whatever might be there.
Right, well again, that can activate some of the traps, that can activate the traps that are expecting Pikmin, but if it's a trap that requires you to be carrying an item, that just again, we've said in the last part, it's probably not going to be the last time you hear us say it. The game is not going to play fair because it knows that you could, in theory, play this game forever because there's no time limit. So be on your guard in these dungeons.
It's also just a matter that they know that they've pretty much taken out the rule that made the original game so quote unquote infamous in the first place. So they're gonna bring that challenge back in another way.
Speaking of testing patience, the patience tester. When I see a closed oh wait. This calls out to be opened, peeked inside, and tasted. This temptation-filled item is perfect for those who wish to test the strength of their resolve. In the original, it used to be a can of somewhat water chestnuts.
Water chestnuts? Huh. I thought it would have been Dole pineapple rings, but okay.
No.
But
You
no,
know, Iki, I think you should give your co-host some more stuff to do once we find our next
Fair
treasure.
enough. Fair enough.
Alright, I want to have.
Hey, want to do some?
Sure, why not?
It's fun. But yeah, no, so it's, we got the lobster boys now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, crawdads?
Yeah, crawdads.
No,
Yeah,
crawdads.
thankfully it's just the babies.
I mean, if anything that something I've always appreciated the Pikmin franchise for doing is that between almost all the games, like, the enemies have, like, they've always acted consistently. Like, if you see an enemy in one game, it'll behave the same way in any other game, so you know how to plan for it.
More or less.
Yeah. I will
go
admit,
ahead.
I enjoy Iki's pitches. Part of the reason why I've been silent is that, like, I did want to continue with the D23 thing, but I also didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Okay.
No, go for it. I mean, again, we're just... At this point, we're just covering through more dungeon stuff, so what you got?
Right. Well, let me see. Another thing that they announced is we're for really going to be getting Zootopia 2, and the teaser they showed off, it seemed fine. It seemed about on par with what I expect from Zootopia in terms of, like, humor and world building.
Uh-oh, water dribble.
Yep. Those are they're very small, but they're pretty damn aggressive, even more aggressive than Bulborbs, I would say.
They're basically mini Bulborbs, but in Galata.
Rats. We lost two. We lost the red and yellow. Sorry. Continue, Hype, while I shoot this one in the head.
No worries.
There we go.
But yeah,
Drop a bomb on them.
But yeah, Zootopia 2, that looks really neat. We're getting a brand new original Pixar film that's essentially We Have Brother Bear at Home, Brother Bear at Home.
Oh yeah, Hoppers.
Brother Beaver at home.
Brother Beaver.
Beaver fever.
I mean, that could be fun. I mean, the more I'm reading about, the more that seems promising.
I mean, the fact it's from the We Bare Bears people, it's going to be interesting. Or the creator of We Bare Bears.
Right. I'm happy to see him gain some more work. Well, what did you, any of the sequels look appealing, Hype?
Let me see. Well, I already mentioned Zootopia 2. They announced Frozen 3, which I still haven't seen Frozen 2, so I can't really comment on that. I'm kind of at a point where I'm just kind of... Oh yeah, they announced it. They even showed concept art for it, which the concept art looks pretty, at least. I'm kind of at this point where I've just pretty much grown numb to Frozen, where it's like, I don't have it in me to have, like, any particular feelings for it, be it positive or negative.
I will be the first to say that Olaf is not as annoying as I thought he was going to be.
Yes, he is.
In the era of minions and stuff, I thought he was going to be much louder and, like, in your face, like, shouting, like, honestly kind of like how Aquafina is with Raya. I thought he was going to be more like that, but he's actually, like, I appreciate that his humor is more so the deadpan sarcasm sort of approach. Anywho, I'm okay with it. Anyway, while I shoot this one in the head.
Why don't you read off
There.
the Flame of Tomorrow, Hype?
Oh yeah.
Earlier on we actually found Bowser's matchsticks.
Bowser
Alright,
Breath Brand.
hang on, give me a second. Is this the flame of hope that spawned humanoid civilization? Hakatate needs new energy sources, and this could be a fine candidate. Will machines like me be powered by this someday?
Oh shit!
Let me see. Oh, there's a couple other ones. King of
Oh
Sweets.
no!
Humanoid
Oh,
desires.
hold on. We haven't gotten that one yet. Also, you lost another purple, bud.
Aw,
I lost
man.
one purple.
Sorry,
I lost one purple because he got caught in.
Wait.
Yeah.
Now we got him.
I just started reading it
Fuck
off
him
since
up!
he posted all. He just posted all three of them there, so I just assume you guys went through them already.
Well,
No worries,
here
here's the
you
next
got
one.
another one.
So I assume, Mickey, you have like a list that
Whoa.
shows each treasure on each floor.
Yep, the time capsule.
Let's see. This
Go for
shiny
it.
pod was found buried like a time capsule, holding image data of unknown origin. Is it possible that you fathom the data import? This riddle will entrance all puzzle lovers.
I gotta wonder if this was even any like did it actually work? Like, were they buying a lot? I know that by Pikmin 3, like Hokotation is like they're still like exploring, but like I wonder if they actually made a whole business out of it.
I mean, who's to say they're even selling to their own planet?
Oh, that's true.
But wait, order now
Yeah,
and you get a free King of Sweets.
Alright, hang on a second. Humanoid desire knows no limits. Some things can never be known or understood, and no researcher, no matter how supreme, will ever tire of consuming this thing. It contains a mystic flavor born of the cosmos itself, and it's said to change flavor as it's eaten.
So lesson learned.
Probably got
Chocolate. So lesson learned. Chocolate does not exist on planet Hokotate.
How
Keep
sad.
in
Now
mind,
we
they
made
mentioned something about humanoids.
I think.
Well, I mean, technically, Hokotatians are humanoid.
Alright, so don't be like me and forget about this, otherwise you have to come back down here the whole long way. We're gonna need some white Pikmin up there. There you go, bub.
Alright, buddy, dig.
We
We found it, Captain Krabs! Yeah.
That one pink diamond I didn't get in Luigi's mansion.
Actually, it's right.
Oh.
Also, that's just a regular old diamond. If you were playing Luigi's Mansion, you want to go hunting down the gold diamonds, which are there only 2 of them.
Right, one is for watering the... I know one is for watering... It's like one's
For
for
watering
watering
the
the flower,
flower
one's for
in
finding
the
the treasure
backyard.
room.
And the other one's for getting all of those.
Oh, I thought it was for finding the treasure room.
Oh.
Oh.
The 50th boo you capture spits one out.
Ooh,
Ah.
the Regal Diamond. This
Now I'm gonna
scintillating
play that
jewel
game.
is
You know
a-
what?
What?
I'm gonna look up. I want to see if there's any cool, like, enhancement mods for Luigi's Mansion while we go and fight an old Pikmin favorite.
Is it a favorite?
Is it? Oh, the
This
beating
thing is
all
scary.
legs.
It's a party ball on spindlies.
I thought your Pikmin would have got squashed when it landed.
No, thank God. At the very least, they're fair in that regard. That when it's spawning in, it doesn't actually deal damage.
That's good.
Do that real quick.
Oh.
I don't
Oh.
like the slang.
Wreck it a new asshole.
Most impressive. This fierce beast became as hard as stone in a mere instant.
Anyways, Hype, would you like to describe the scintillating attraction that is the Regal Diamond?
Oh yeah.
Hang on a second. Sorry,
But,
I was just
but yeah,
responding to a
yeah,
text
base-
real quick.
But yeah,
This
basically that's all. That's all. Oh, and also let's combine Ultra Spicy Spray real quick.
Jesus,
So-
just give it no hope of survival.
If this works, anyway. So basically, Ultra Bitter Spray will lock an enemy down in place and keep it from moving, and do a lot of damage, and then it opens it up for attack. Ultra Spicy Spray will, as we've already seen in the franchise, make the Pikmin twice as aggressive and also deal more damage.
Ooh.
So go nuts. Alright, go ahead.
Let's see, the Regal Diamond. This scandalizing jewel is a royally rich gift, but woe be to those who buy it as a romantic gesture. They'll be turned to paupers. It's the ultimate giant diamond fit for the ruler of the universe.
The King of all cosmos?
Aww.
Well, then again,
Yeah.
the Regal Diamond is probably like a grain of rice to him.
Well. Oh no.
Let me see.
No,
Oh,
You
go
get
back to
stomped on by the
Oh.
lady long legs. Eh.
And
God.
It's not moving.
Eh.
Stop hitting it and just hit it. For some reason, they don't know to
Stop
climb.
trying to
because
hit him and hit him.
I think this is before they had the bright idea to actually climb up their legs.
No, they
So-
can climb up. It just takes them long.
Whoa.
Oh, for God's sakes,
So I think
man.
I want to say, oh Jesus Christ, that's a lot of yellows.
I'm still in the 80s. If I drop into like the 60s or the 70s, then I'd be like panicking. But for now, bam,
Party time.
it's a boss, and I'm okay with that. Hey, we can now access the warp zone.
Hey, that's a Donkey Kong. That's a Donkey Kong 94 key.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
Help, help,
Help out.
sweet victory. Yeah. I am quite relieved to know I won't have to store such an enormous bug. Oh yeah, the thing just disintegrated.
Yeah, it really
And
did.
samples. Anomaly detected. What's that glittering widget? Well, let's
This
pick
is
it up.
probably
and
like
find
the
out what's
weirdest
going
treasure in the game. Well, at least one.
on. Well, it's one that we're not going to really get much use out of, but
It's more of a extra for the game itself as opposed to the campaign at large.
right.
But it's
If I'm not
really
mistaken, I
big.
believe this is what unlocks the challenge mode.
Yep.
Yep.
In fact, you could say it's the key to solving our problems. Or
Just
maybe
gotta
it's just
wait
the key to
on 'em.
opening a thing.
Come on. There they go.
Yep.
This shape.
It's worth
The key.
It's worth 100 Pokos.
Just a hundo.
This shape. I have encountered it somewhere before. No, I must be mistaken. Yes, I am mistaken. Thoughts like these strike all those who see this Kabbalistic form. You can feel its immense power.
And apparently collecting this thing opens an interdimensional portal?
Yes, a far-flung dimension. Displaying message now.
Challenge.
The challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen.
Oh,
Well, it appears to be gibberish to me. It's total gibberish. Hopefully the message has reached its intended
I don't speak Italian.
So there you go. Now you can do challenge mode, and from there, I'll name this worthless device the key.
But man, does it make for a heckin' trophy.
So what is how do they advertise the key?
Heck just for that.
Oh yeah, look,
Oh,
I've
that was-
already said the
My
pitch.
bad.
You silly
No, you're
Billy.
So yeah, you literally went into the bowels of the spider's den and you got yourself a key.
And we're 40%
And you lost
of the
13
way
Pikmin in the
there.
process.
13 Pikmin is chump change compared to what I'm going to be fortunately having to go through eventually.
Oh, Logan. You need to take
Not-
better care of your Pikmin.
Logie.
Man, what do you don't logie me? I'm working.
You never did a deathless
Says
Pikmin
the
form
man
run.
who managed to blow up a freaking shit ton of them while fighting a peckish aristocrat.
That was because you hit charge and I hit charge at the same time, and I forgot. What was
Look,
happening.
it was
Just
either them or
watched.
the crab.
Oh my goodness.
At least give me the fucking forewarning you were going to toss the bomb first before I send all my men after him.
Fair. I'm gonna see if I can find anything that I can do in the next, 45 seconds.
More than unlikely.
I can just imagine from the perspective of these of the fauna here, they just see you just jumping down the hole, and then literally 2 seconds later you pop right out.
Yeah, you end up back at the ship. It's like, where the fuck is that?
How did that happen? Yeah, okay, we'll
Where'd
just
he
call
go?
we'll call that a nice a nice productive
Progressive.
day today.
And I'm still stressed. Why the hell did they get rid of the freaking file, the return to file select screen option from the first game? That would have saved so much time for having to redo some of this crap.
Right. Ugh. So I'm trying to look up some cool Luigi's Mansion quality of life mods, and so far I found my goodness. Pull up.
Oh, she's hungry.
Move it!
So I found one called it's not a quality of life. It seems to be a full original a new story mod called Luigi's Mansion Beyond Origins. Let's see what else I can find. Today's report. Let's see. Here's another mod.
We got lots of ones.
Pretty
I found
healthy selection of stuff we got today.
Nice.
Let's check our email.
You lost the one purple.
Oh.
Oh,
Olimar, terrible news! I thought I would to Happy Hokatate Savings and Loans, but it seems my loan came from from the shop next door. All devouring black hole loan sharks. Oops.
how do you make a
Whoops.
mistake like that?
Well, because their business was basically, as he said, their business was basically right next door. Remember the turtle, that turtle mod thing showed off how he probably made that exact mistake accidentally.
Oh yeah.
So I found one mod that mods Luigi's Mansion so that you're always playing it in
First person.
first person mode. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Which is pretty interesting. Anyway, let's go back to Awakening Wood because I think it's time. Let's focus on getting those blue Pikmin and let's get our whole.
It's time to finish up our Pikmin posse.
Yahoo!
Yep. Because I guess it is unfortunate in the sense of I guess it's unfortunate that we're already we've already found almost every single type of Pikmin in the game now.
Yeah, but at the same time, it just means the world will be a lot more open to you now.
I mean, technically speaking, we did find that last type of Pikmin, the last part, but we didn't reach them yet.
Right, because they were all, the way to them was blocked by a electric fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
what
now
we
we
need is
can whiz on
and
it
also,
with ease.
and also the yellow Pikmin can reach that treasure we couldn't find earlier.
Yep, which is nice.
Alright, let's toss you guys over here away from the Pokey dude.
Oh yeah, no, don't go waking him up.
You know what? Just to show them a thing or two, I'm gonna take this guy on myself.
They don't call me Iron Fisted Olimar in high school for nothing.
Oh, what ho! A new treasure.
What ho! It is Carmex! Well, at least in the original it was Carmex, but anyways, the Healing Cask.
It's hand cream.
A dependable item in crucial times. Stay safe by keeping one at home and one at the office. It is indispensable. If you are health conscious, buy this.
Okay.
I love how you just jump cut before you kill the damn thing.
He's dead.
Olimar threw him straight into the water.
You missed my ultra epic suplex move where I ground pounded him. Louis, you can take care of the trash. And Louis is like, okay, I'm gonna kick this one's butt.
No, he's like,
no, he just picks up the fork.
Didn't happen.
Oh. But there we go. Alright.
Yay!
Pikmin, y'all are done here. Louis killed that thing for us.
Hey, Louis, you're a bit blue in the gills. You go get them. Okay.
You go worry about using these yellow Pikmin to, I don't know, make yourself useful and break some stuff.
Okay, boss.
Oh yeah, actually there's a yellow fence over there. Let's work on that thing.
Good idea.
Fence. Why do I say yellow fence? Okay.
I mean, it's yellow.
It's a fence for yellows.
You guys reach it? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to be a little closer.
Go up a tier. Any second now.
Any minute now.
Whoops.
Whoops,
Missed
what?
one.
Oh.
There we go. 1, 2. Ta-da!
Jeez, it just goes to show that Olimar and Louis are not quite as hefty boys as we thought they were.
We've been working out.
Now, unfortunately, this fence takes a while.
Yep, which is why I'm gonna have them be worrying about this, while Olimar worries about getting the final recruits.
But we could also tell past Logan to allocate some of them to getting some more Ultra Bitter Spray.
Yeah, unfortunately I wasn't that well thinking ahead. Let's get the gilly boys.
Aww.
They're a little.
Come right in. The water's great.
There's tadpoles in there.
Yeah.
All the tadpoles you can eat.
Encountered them. The fan favorites, I guess. The gill-like ducks of the blue Pikmin.
The mouth breathers.
They're not wrong.
It's
They look to you for direction. But yeah, that's it. So, while they're indeed surviving naturally, they still seem to long for a valiant leader because apparently, like James said, the first game taught them nothing about independence. They crave you know.
They gave independence a shot, but then they realized, oh wait, we kind of suck at it.
We don't like having to work.
Self-government, Olimar.
So this is
Also,
a bit annoying.
What's that icky paint blue goo over there?
I don't know. It probably colored the Pikmin blue.
Well, it's not moving. Oh my god! What if all this time they weren't actually blue Pikmin? They were just red Pikmin that found that.
Just running around in a puddle of blue paint.
It's like, this is our chance, boys. We can finally be what we've always wanted to.
Well, maybe that's what they were. Maybe that's what they considered at first, but then they realized that just sounds silly. Let's put them in flowers instead.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, again, thankfully the tadpoles aren't aggressive and won't actually eat them. But what's annoying is that they will. They love to run, like, really damn fast.
They're really quick.
They flitter away with their big tails.
So if you ask me, the best strat is to just like punch them. You know, just like give
slap
them a
them.
swift
But they don't.
slap.
But they don't stand still long enough for me to do that.
Chase them and punch them.
I can't. I'm Iron Fist. Oh, hey, we already know. I'm Iron Fist Olimar, not the not you know quick and flicking Olimar.
Quick flick Olimar.
So I found
Quick flick.
So I found another mod called Luigi's Mansion Premium Deluxe. This one seems to touch up the lighting engine so it's darker to actually make use of your flashlight. Implement some cut content ghosts. Anyway, what force is at work in the depths of the planet? Spoilers, a returning boss from the first game. So we're not going to go down there just yet. But I will say that returning boss got unfortunately got shrunk in the wash. So he's not as intimidating as he used to be.
But he can still be a threat.
That's true.
He sure can.
That he has most of his moves still. And didn't Pikmin 4 like eventually retcon how they work and why there are smaller versions of them now?
I think they
In
did,
a
yeah.
way.
Like the
But
smaller
we'll
ones
get
are just not fully grown up yet.
We'll get to it when we see it.
Okay.
Anyways, what are those little stragglers doing over there, huh?
Yeah,
We should have them
pick
doing labor.
I know. Pick up that.
Have
thing.
them do labor for our
Welcome to
our
Labor
profit.
2.
Job 2. And they just did Job
The long-awaited sequel to Job.
My favorite. Now with less reward. I don't know. Sorry. So I'm
Man, you
Right.
think the title would be a little more creative after the first game? They called it "Job at the Inventory."
Man, I want Poker Night 3 already.
I would like that too.
I never played poker, so I don't know what they endorse.
But you enjoy like silly like interactions and stuff.
Yeah, I like
right?
Strong Bad, but if I like Strong Bad, I'll just watch Homestar Runner.
I mean that's fair.
I don't have to play a stinking card game.
I was about to say, there are other properties in there that are just as funny, like Sam and Max go without saying. Do you like Venture
I
Bros?
thought it was just Max.
Well, Max was in the first game, but
Yeah.
Sam appeared in the second one. In fact, both of them
Oh.
appeared in the second
Alright.
one.
Yep.
Also,
Although Max
released
had
one
a
of those games actually.
Nah, they entered the second game and no clue why. No clue when. No, actually, genuinely, I don't know how long it's been since that second game.
I know Brock Sampson appeared in one of them.
Second game, yeah.
I want to say it's already been about 10 years since the second game came out.
If that. Let me look this up. Let's see. Poker Night 2. That came out over 10 years. It's been 11 years. Thank you, Bucks.
There
I
goes
was
our
about to
cup.
say,
Ah.
Iki, if you were to have your own group of characters play poker, who would you pick?
Mind if I
You
think
can't
on
say
that?
you can't say Paprika. She never had a. I don't think she ever had a speaking line.
What?
Paprika from that one anime.
Well, I was
movie.
about to say, I don't know if that technically
What do you
counts
mean she
because
didn't
this
have a
is-
single speaking line? What
I
the
was
fuck are
going
you
to-
talking about?
I
Because
was
she
going.
never spoke as Paprika. She spoke as
Yes,
the
she
woman
did!
controlling her.
No, she spoke through the entire movie. God damn it!
Okay.
I was going to say, to be fair, I don't think whether they're voiced or not is really a qualifier, because if that's the case, Penny Arcade shouldn't have been in the first game.
You know what? Totally fair. Mario Paints.
Mario Paints!
Decorative
Blue. What does decorative goo do?
Everyone enjoys decorating in favorite hues, but it's vital to utilize new colors now and then. This tube of
Uh-huh.
glue will surely help you discover a new you.
My lord. What should I do?
Oh,
Anyway. So, I don't know. Buy it, I think.
use
Um,
it.
You use it.
Use it or lose
that
it
makes
now.
sense.
You know what?
On it.
To go back to the earlier question, I'll answer Freaky. At least two of them would be the king of all Cosmos and Konami Date.
I'd still be up for checking that out, yeah. I would like that.
Excusez-moi. Hold up. Hey. Hey.
Actually,
But the King of all Cosmos even fit in the
Konami
inventory?
Date would be one of them. No. Konami Date would be one of them. With an alternate being Mizuki. Because then they
I
could
was
both
think-
have Aiba.
See, you're.
I mean,
you
would
guys-
he, is she even old enough to be playing poker?
In the sequel, I guess.
Mizuki? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I will also say, oh, nice. There we go. Always important to look for those if you can. Drain the water. Make it so that all Pikmin can go through. That makes a shortcut for later.
Or maybe
I will
just
say-
tutor or boss. I don't know.
I'm over here. I'm sitting. You guys are sitting over there playing checkers. I'm over here playing like 4D chess, thinking like, screw the middleman. Don't even have Date. Just have it be Aiba's hamster form, holding the cards in front of her.
No, she would be the dealer.
One of them
okay,
would
that's
be...
fair.
No. One of the other players would probably be like Max Goof.
Max Goof.
Wait, why?
Why?
You said it's basically could be like anybody, you know?
Which
I guess that's fair.
What's
That's
the
Max Goof.
prerequisite to participating in poker?
Though now you make me now you make me think. Freaking Goofy as being one of the contestants would actually be really funny.
He would be that type of player that would just, like... Because I know with, like, between the both games, each of the players have, like, distinct, like, playstyles. Like, one of them would bluff all the time. One of them would be, like, very aggressive with their playstyle. Goofy would just be the type of person that just plays anything because he has no devil damn idea what's going on.
Exactly, he'd be the easy mode.
Yeah, like he'd be like the Max, where he's just the chaotic, like just goes for everything. Just raise, bet, raise, bet, fold. I don't know what I'm doing.
Shit. What are some other characters that I would like to see in a thing?
Man, I'm depressed.
Like,
what's wrong?
Who would you want to see? Like, who would you want to actually play poker and actually work among themselves?
I will say the reason why I'm depressed is because, like, I'm watching this
Hans
mod.
Mole Man. No.
Who?
From Simpsons.
I'm 32 years old.
And if you finally beat him, he's just down I go. And he just falls down the chair.
Over in his chair.
And that's it. And no one bothers to pick him up.
I wish someone would kill him.
My favorite one is my favorite bit. For some reason, my favorite bit with him is when they hire that mob guy, like, no, to emotionally. Oh, hang on. What's up?
I just took a call from my loan agent. He has the scariest voice I ever heard. While you two are dawdling, my life hangs by a thread. I know it's hard out there, but hurry up.
Okay, he'd be the fourth participant in the card games.
You know what? I'd be okay with Sacho being there.
I'd like to see that too.
All right, so there we go. Now I got blue Pikmin on my side.
You know what? He's made worse expenditures in the past.
Yep. Yeah. Now we got blue Pikmin. Now Perplexing Pool has sufficiently opened up. Now, I mean, honestly, now we have blue Pikmin. Now nowhere is. I was about to say nowhere is safe from me. Nowhere is safe. So yeah, let's get to work and have some.
Let's
fun.
drain the pool.
Woohoo! Hopefully, if I can do that, I'm gonna see what I can find around here first. I know there's definitely more caverns, but where's it going with this? Is the depressing part is that I'm watching this really cool mod, this Luigi's Mansion Premium Deluxe. Has all these cool quality of life features, and the more I watch, the more I'm like, man, I would suck at this. Like, I honestly kind of I also want to watch James
at this game.
Well, I also want to watch James play this. Actually, I want to watch James play more than me because I'm curious to see what his reaction and like, because he knows that game inside out more than I do. He would appreciate the quality of life features and things like.
That's true.
One of the quality of life features is they added a door that connects between Area 2 and Area 3.
Louis, what was that?
That was I'd love to imagine that was Louis trying to use the antenna on Olimar's head as a router to signal boost his cell phone. I need that to breathe, Louis.
I need
also, it's still funny looking back on it, and like, I think it was more or less retcon with Pikmin 4 that the oxygen, like the whole oxygen like filter system that they need in order to even breathe their actual air is battery powered.
Really?
Yeah, it's all battery powered.
How does that work?
Oh, Lord.
I couldn't begin to tell you, but that's the whole reason why Olimar was on that, like, he had to leave the planet within 30 days or else the whole thing would just go kaput.
That's so stupid!
My odor detectors after a strong scent wafts from the hole.
Oh.
I'm a machine, so rating sense is beyond me, but your faces tell me all I need to know, you little...
It's just the bug-eyed Olimar and Louis right now.
And then Louis' vices went gaga.
It's food!
Oh, boy.
Well, may as well give it a shot. The Glutton's Kitchen.
And Louis like, dibs!
This is my cave. Nobody else could have it.
He just punches Olimar straight out.
Let's see. So I found so I'm looking more into this mod because I'm curious now. So I'm looking more from this creator. They go by the name Portable Productions. They run a Discord server called what's up?
Hark!
Those bugs aren't very bready at all.
So we gotta be very there will be bread bugs later. Don't you fret. For now, we gotta deal with these guys. Just know that. Now, are these actual bull bears?
Dwarf bull bears.
Dwarf bull bears are technically genuine bull bears.
They're part of the reptile.
Okay, it's just... Gotcha.
That being said, though, I do believe that their mannerisms have changed a slight bit since the first game.
They're just stronger versions of dwarf bull bears.
Well, it's not even that. It's more so that in the original game, they were just straight up just stronger bull boars. But in the for this game, I think when when an adult bull bear is in the premises, they stick to they kind of go on like patrolling routes.
They follow.
Yeah. They'll follow the leader.
Right.
And one thing you need to be careful about, especially when we're in this area, is another Mario paint. Notice that the environment we're in, I like this motif. I think one of the most, where it's like a playroom, like with the walls and toys. But
how does this exist underground?
You have no idea what the hell the apocalypse was like. It
No!
was a bad day. But anywho, do note that those walls are not very tall for a reason. Bigger enemies, will be able to climb over them to come get you.
And sometimes they'll just spawn outside those fences.
And it is possible to throw your Pikmin outside those boundaries too, but thankfully it's easy enough for them to come right back in.
Yep. So, they go by Portable Productions, this modder. They run a Discord server called The Boutique.
Is
and I
it
found
spelled B-double-O-T?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
But first, Peach Pink Paint.
The master's instrument. No artistic inclinations, no color sense, no worries. This no-hassle art implement was found on a primitive planet. From this day forward, you could be an artist of the ages!
So, Logan, that's clearly a crayon.
Oh, I thought it was a pastel paint.
I mean, it could be a pastel paint.
Yeah, it could be.
Or it could be chalk.
So I'm gonna look this up. Apparently they also released a overhaul mod for Pikmin 4 called Pikmin 4 Plucked.
Oh.
Really? Just like that?
Does it respawn
to add a
enemies at
whole-
the end of the day?
I believe it
Then
does.
it's instantly better than Pikmin 4 Vanilla.
It also adds new caves and guarantees that every cave will at least have one boss in it.
Does it have co-op? And does it have proper co-op where one player is the captain, the other plays as Ochi?
Right? Let me see. I unfortunately doubt it. I think that one... oh, here are the bread bugs.
These little Muppets
They are my
really
least favorite
fucking
enemies.
annoying if you don't know how to deal with them properly.
Yeah.
Any purples, basically. And also be mindful that... if you like that screaming sound, get ready, because you're going to hear that a lot. And bread bugs suck because you can't normally do damage to them. Basically, unless I've been doing it wrong this entire time, the only real way of dealing damage to them is throw a purple Pikmin, stun it for a second, wait for it to flip itself back over, rinse and repeat.
It needs to be a direct strike on top of their heads.
Right.
You need to Goomba stomp them.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what kind of Pikmin you throw at it, it just has to land on its head or, its back.
Right.
But like here, but then you have to wait and then wait for it to shake its head around and then you can do it again, and it's just... Like you're seeing here, it becomes a lot of... They've got stupid big noses. They got, like... They just walk around, they don't do jack.
They make stupid noises.
And they're so pudgy.
Their main way of any sort of combat, die. Their main way of being in opposition to you is similar to the Dweevils. They will try to actively look for items on the map and drag it to their hidey hole. And if they do that, okay, I'm just skipping ahead of this thing. I hate this guy so much. And if they drag it back to their hidey hole, they'll drag it and any Pikmin that happen to be trying to pull the thing alongside it with it and kill them. But if you kill any bread bug, then its respective hole will also disappear. You can get any items they had previously stolen.
Mm-hmm. Though oddly enough, I'm reading it here. If it manages to carry something into its nest successfully, it will heal itself.
Interesting.
Anyways.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, I was just... I don't know why I was just there for a second.
And hey, you say whatever you will about the bread bugs being annoying little pests. Wait till you meet Mama.
Oh, the big boy. But anyways, interesting to note of this particular floor in, specifically, those little squares of paper on the floor are a unique texture with their own sound effect whenever you step on them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice then.
Very weird.
Oh, here we go, another one finally.
More ale, wench.
The happiness
The
emblem.
happiness emblem.
I'm reading the thing now. Choose your own happiness.
Okay, well,
Find the good things in each day. Maintain a positive attitude and good things will come your way. That is what one feels when viewing this cheerful emblem. In the original version, it was advertising sword.
Squirt.
Squirt?
Yeah, Squirt.
I don't know what Squirt is.
Aw. It was a. I want to say it was in the same brand.
It's another
as, like,
it's another
Sprite.
citrus soda.
Yeah, it's like I want to say Squirt. No, it was Sierra Mist that became Starry, which looks like Charlie from Smiling Friends every time I see it. Like, if you look at Starry, all I see is, because it's supposed to be a lemon and a lime, but with like a little star, but it looks like but because of the way it's positioned, it makes it look like a yellow thing with a big nose and head. So I'm thinking, I see Charlie, and then there's the green one, so I just see the sickly Charlie from the end of the medieval episode after he drank that potion.
Now we got the imperative cookie. One look at this pattern, your head spins, your vision fades, and a voice commands, "Eat this."
Eat this?
Eat this.
Eat this! Eat this!
Ha ha ha!
Careful, man. Careful. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Yay, schmuck bait.
Little bubbles.
So see, you gotta be careful there. The game's gonna...
It's going to be
And that's just one of the
stinky.
little ones they can do.
The game's going to be very
You know,
stinky.
We've cracked so many eggs so far. I'm actually surprised we haven't even approached one that's tainted yet.
Right, with the little buggers.
With the parasites, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't found them yet. And retreat.
And you know, maybe we're lucky. We'll never have to see them.
Which is weird, because-
scar so many kids watching this.
Which is weird because apparently in some of the previous dungeons, they are listed as a thing that can spawn in. But we haven't seen them yet.
It's all
I guess your
RNG
luck's just been good.
based. Which I'll accept that for now. And uh-oh.
Oh!
This guy's
he's coming in to steal your shit.
It's just like, I'll take it from here,
was
don't
that?
worry. No.
There is
Stop
another
it.
thing
The
you can do
bread
with red bugs, though. If you manage to have your Pikmin carry the thing away from the bug while it's attached, and if it manages to get to the siphon thingy, whatever.
Yeah, the ship.
The ship.
Yeah, remember what we did? Remember that funny shit,
Yeah.
the insane shit that we
It's a
actually managed to
tug-of-war,
do in our
basically.
Pikmin 1 run? Yeah.
And if
I remember that. I remember when you pulled that off like with perfect timing in a single day.
Oh,
Hello.
hey!
Hey!
It's ours, you bastard.
We need this. It was the fact that he was literally carrying a this trinket, this treasure, right?
Hey, gee, thanks.
The harmonic
Hey, it did the work for me.
synthesizer.
Oh,
This clam-like
What's it
sound generator is all natural. The purity of his percussive tones is irresistible. Quack, quack.
okay. Oh, and also we see a yellow candy pop bud.
Just in case.
I'm okay though. We got plenty to deal with electricity. Now, granted, you can same with the you know what? I can deal with some more yellows. We got plenty of reds. Now, do note that similar to the fire jets, we're going to start seeing yellow electric barriers now.
Electrical
They
generators,
function.
along with, I believe, with the poison vents we've already covered.
Yeah, and then there'll be water jets, water sprinklers later.
Are there sprinklers?
So that's all of
in
them, pretty
this
much.
game? I forgot.
I believe there's water sprinklers, I think. Maybe in another level, but yeah. They work very similar to the fire ones. Technically, any Pikmin could be attacking them if you want to be gutsy enough, but just don't. If you got the yellows, just use the yellows.
Yep. Also, strangely enough, that big-ass tambourine in the middle of the room is not a treasure. It's just an object.
That's what I thought at first, too.
Yeah.
So let's see what else this boutique guy has done. So he added a bunch. So he added some details with Pikmin 4 Plucked. He made an updated version called Pikmin 4 Infinity Cave.
What?
Basically, hey, do you like exploring caves in Pikmin 4?
Yeah.
Here's a cave that is literally procedurally generated to just never have an ending. You just explore.
Oh, so
forever.
literally just turned to Infinite Pikmin 2
No,
mode.
thank you!
Yeah. You don't like? Aw, I like Pikmin 4 a lot.
No. I like the Pikmin 4 dungeons. I just don't want a randomly generated Pikmin 4 dungeon like this game.
Ah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Apparently he also, for that Pikmin 4 Plucked, even did like some new music tracks to play in the areas that have like lesser stuff going on. Let's see what else he has. Then oh my god, he wants to make Luigi's Mansion Kaizo.
Oh god.
I think he has already made it. I want to look into that now.
How the hell do you even make that a Kaizo game?
Have
I wanna
multiple
find out then.
ghosts that just drop bombs on you.
You know, I'll look that up actually.
Yeah, that would do it. Also, I mean, just honestly, no, just make the entire game exactly like the freaking blackout sequence from Chapter 4.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That would just be insanity after a while. Constantly getting spooked by the ghosts and barely getting a chance to even suck any of them up.
Getting hugged to death by ghosts.
That too. Especially
Are they
Krabby.
hugging Luigi or choking him?
The white ones are hugging him, the red and blue ones choke him.
Huh. It's kind of dark.
Well, I mean, they weren't exactly made to be friends.
They're ghosts.
True.
They're artificially created ghosts.
Not even Iki. They're artificial ghosts. They were made by a painter.
They don't have souls.
Exactly.
Huh. So he made another mod that may be interesting to James to try. So I want to just... This is the part where I just want to force James to prepare him.
Not here.
The Puffy
Hey,
Blowhog!
Fiery Blowhog. Which can be horrible if he blows you into electric. So I'm going to try and keep him away. I think
Go well away from those
Was
conductors.
this guy in the first
I
game?
think he can... Yes, he was. He was a boss in the first game in the Perplexing Pool area. Yeah.
I mean, it's puffy, and it blows.
And it's apparently a Blowhog.
Yes.
Yeah.
There'll be smaller red ones, I think, later.
I don't understand the spines on the back, though.
Maybe for the sake of making it harder for predators to consume. I don't know.
What would be consuming it, though?
Oh, he had no treasure.
I mean,
I don't know.
I guess it depends. Like, don't all. I don't know. You know, I don't really know where I was going with that.
I just know they're weird, they're wacky, and we're gonna.
It's a Borb Eat Borb world out there.
Yeah. Also, okay, here we go. Here's the treasure I was looking for. Let's see what else this guy did. He also made a mod called, but yeah, this, as I was saying, this is the part where I wanted to start forcing James to play all these cool Luigi's Mansion mods. I think he'll enjoy them. One of them is called Luigi's Mansion Open World mod, which it revises the game. It basically revises the game so that, think of it like, you know how you're playing Banjo-Kazooie. Like, think of it like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie compared to Mario 64, where you're playing Mario 64, you get the goodie and then you have to immediately pop back out.
Yeah.
In open world, there are no more area locked doors. You can explore the rooms in any order you wish to.
So you could just free roam the mansion.
Yes. All the ghosts and all the portrait ghosts are in their spots as usual. You just have to,
Go over there.
you know...
And I assume there's never a point where you get forced straight to back to EGAD's lab for a brief intermission.
Not that I'm aware, but let me...
You could probably express mail
maybe see.
him. The Director of
Anyway.
Destiny!
Oh...
This amazing fortune-telling device follows the flow of fate with eerie accuracy. It calculates the magnetic fields of planets and stars and living organisms to track the pulse of destiny itself. If you're an optimist who feels that life points both south and north, this is for you!
Oh... What's wrong? Oh... That's totally fair. That is totally fair. Let's be on our way.
Oh,
Tell your friends what you saw.
wait, what?
You know, never...
He left a bug behind.
Oh, yeah,
Never
just
forget what we've done here. Alright, level 4. What we got here now? More
We got
Bull
more
Bear.
toy
Oh, this floor.
Oh,
You see over
this
there?
floor?
You'll see what I mean in a second. See, you know, little dwarf
baby
bull bear. No
boar
problem over here.
bears.
We'll go over here.
Another one
Shoot
here.
this gun. Kill that little big bull bear. And then I says to myself, Logan, why do you call yourself Logan? You're called Lucky Jack in other places, but you know, for ease of access, you usually tell your friends that you're Logan just because it's for easy. And then, oh look, there's a little bread bug. What's he running away from? And then I says to myself again, Logan, that bread bug wouldn't just be running away from any old thing. He'd be running away from a real
He'd
threat.
probably be running to eat a thing.
Oh, Mama's in town.
And that mama gives no shits about the barriers.
There's a big-ass bull bear.
It will beeline it to you. So we're gonna play it safe, and I like to think that I was doing a pretty solid run of this level, and you're gonna see why I had to redo this level. Not even because I was really like, you know, having a really seriously bad time, but
Again, the bull bears patrol the area now, as opposed to like the spotty bullborbs that normally just You know, you normally see them, they're just snoozing the day away, making them easy enough targets.
I was sincerely expecting it to show up the moment you tilted the camera.
And it's right behind
It's
me.
right
isn't it?
there.
That'd be funny. Think of this whole sequence Logan's about to go through, kind of like that one bit in chapter 4, I think, of Sly Tooth, Thieves in Time, where he had to sneak behind the Contessa and her guards with the keys on them. Uh-oh.
So, alright, we're taking down to look into their item. So, right off the bat, the first thing I could find about why it's called Luigi's Mansion Kaizo, it seems a little unfair, but I guess that's what Kaizo is. First of all, Luigi's Mansion Kaizo, you have 1 hit point the entire game.
Oh.
And most enemies have more health, like a single, or like you'll have your double speed poltergust if you want. I say yes.
Why?
Because a single, what were the orange ghosts? Nice. What were the orange ghosts called again?
Orange ghosts? Oh, you mean
Yeah,
the yellow gold ghosts?
The basic orange ghosts in Luigi's Mansion 1.
Oh, yeah, I
The
think,
purple
I think
punches.
they're just called golden. Let me
Oh
check.
Christ, that guy's hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she hungry for revenge.
But I got in a corner, and I say to myself, holy crap, I can make chump change out of this thing.
Nope.
Because I have him behind a corner. And then there's a little bull bear, but we're gonna crush him over there.
Okay, I was right. They're called gold ghosts.
Oh, and note, if you can't get the bull bear back in time, it is one of the enemies that will respawn itself.
It will come back
Yeah.
to life if you don't.
And you know what?
Send
And
it
there,
to shit.
and just like that, James, I did it. I defeated the bull bear, and I was able to successfully, get most of the goodies that I needed. Anyway, the reason why is because the orange ghosts have 500 health already.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's Kaizo, so we're not doing that one. But anyway, here's why I had to restart this level.
what's better than 1 giant bull bear? What could be worse than 1 giant bull bear?
Oh, I know. 2 giant bull bears.
Oh, I see
Tell you
what's
what's
going
wor-
on
and I
here.
can tell you what's worse than all of that together. Poor Pikmin pathing that can't figure out how to solve this
Oh,
puzzle.
no!
So the entire run is so.
They can't
Even though I
figure it
killed that
out!
bull bear fair and square, they don't know. Like they're
These
trying to brute force their way.
Oh,
Those
no.
poor little idiots.
What the wait?
So-
that one was
Like,
levitating a bit.
I'll still say till the cows come home. If there's ever another Pikmin installment, and I'm kind of bummed that Pikmin 4 never capitalized on this, please, let there be an option for the captain or their partner, or Ochi, like, kind of like Ochi. Like, they can grab onto the, they can help take the items straight to the ship, you know,
Oh.
just like the Pikmin can. But, like, when they do, you have direct control of that pile.
Yeah. And then you can use your, as opposed to the whistle, which just makes them, rotate or move around outside you, have the whistle actually, take remote control of them and direct them along a path you want.
The massive
yeah.
lid. After much,
Any of those will work, it's just that...
you first.
So that's the massive lid.
After much evaluation and processing, this item has been classified as a lid. What powerful force might it have held back at one time? Only the ages know. In the original, it was a bottle cap for Yoo-Hoo Cola.
I don't even remember. Is Yoo-Hoo even a thing in the States?
There's Yoo-Hoo chocolate drink.
Yeah, no, I remember the chocolate drink, which I don't think I ever had. I think I only had that stuff once when I was really little.
I've only had it
Sounds
once or twice
familiar.
back in high school, but that's only because.
Wasn't that Yahoo? Or wasn't it called Yahoo?
No, you're thinking.
No, Yahoo's
you're
the
thinking of
website.
Angry Beavers.
What?
Angry Beavers had something
Yeah,
called
like the
Yahoo?
soda they drink is called Yahoo.
Okay.
I only know that because I've been watching it with some friends lately, and holy shit, that show was actually really fun.
It's pretty solid. Like it's. I mean, who directed that one again?
The guy who went on to make the Superhero Squad show for Marvel.
Interesting.
Huh.
Very weird how that, huh?
Yeah?
It's like you start with
I mean,
funny
with
little,
a
like, screaming
I mean,
beaver
with-
guys. Then you move on to
I mean,
Marvel.
you would think the Marvel show would be a little more, solid with that kind of backing.
I mean, it was mainly a kid's series, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was mainly for kids.
So, yeah.
Which, to be fair, there wasn't too many things for kids that they could appreciate that was Marvel related. It was mostly centered for like teens and adults, mostly.
Okay.
And I assume that cup on that rooftop is also a
It
prop.
sure is.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
So I'm gonna be grabbing that in a moment. As soon as this whole time I've been on the side just researching how to patch that Luigi's Man. I want to watch James play that tonight.
Okay.
Man, you guys talking about one...
We're doing it tonight.
You guys talking about one GameCube
Oh,
game while we're watching another GameCube game that has nothing to do with...
Yes. Also, don't worry, James. I'm not actually forced it. You can do it. You can do it yours. I just want to be there to watch it.
Okay.
And I like me some Luigi's Mansion. I'm curious what you will think of it. Yeah. So first, I gotta figure out.
Well, show it to me. Okay, I knew it. It wasn't a prop. It's actually something you can pick up.
Hey.
Oh, you said prop. I thought, but that I thought you meant a treasure. Sorry,
Oh.
I just pulled the straight up. No, I mean yes.
Anyways.
I mean, yes, yeah.
The white...
Yeah, first I gotta
The
figure out.
white goodness. No dreams, take love. No love, take sweets. This is most potent item in the Sweet Tooth series.
Hooray!
And
Because
finally,
technically you only get these descriptions when you complete a series.
the Invigorator. The unique perfume of this item will destroy drowsiness, making endless nights a walk in the park. This Invigorator is perfect for those who have to work even when they least want to. You know, I'd assume that they would think it was like, I don't know, a mobile home, but it isn't.
I guess not. Also, doesn't that just seem like the kind of thing that would help pick,
Oh no, this floor!
Okay.
Yep, time to immediately start moving.
Cannon beetles!
Times.
Remember that?
No!
Well, they have babies, and these are their babies.
Huh.
I didn't know that actually. That's an odd
Well, they're
thing.
larva cannon beetles.
Oh, thank goodness that plate had a rim.
But yeah, no, they're obnoxious. Take them out ASAP.
Yep. Prioritize them ASAP if ever you see if you get the opportunity to. And I want to say be mindful of the red ones. The red ones can shoot boulders that move on their own.
The
and, like, home
decorated
in on
cannon
you.
beetles. But there is a way to cheese those bastards.
Oh yeah, and I will be showing that off. I can show off, and it's really nice because with that you can kill them with just a single captain without even having to throw a punch.
Yep. I love
First, get some
I
more
love
purples.
having the ability to fuck with the enemies.
Yeah. Now, there is one additional type of Pikmin we can find in this game. I don't think we can find them in this floor.
Not in this dungeon.
They mainly show up in the longer dungeons when, there's a higher chance of you losing a lot of Pikmin. Are you in there?
Boy howdy, I know which one we're referring to.
Okay, not one here. But, that'll be that. There'll be more time for that later. This is a pretty long, monotonous kind of floor because I just have to kill these guys and more cannon beetles. Hi. Were you interested at all in any of the games or the Marvel TV stuff that they were announcing at D23?
Well, what Marvel stuff did they have at D23? Because I've mostly just been hearing about the Disney and Pixar stuff.
They did show off a lot. I mean, I know they showed off a good chunk of
Uh-oh.
Woo! A purple!
Oh no! Logan, you're being so
It was one
reckless with
purple.
them.
What? How? Look at this and you tell me reckless. Like there's cannons going everywhere. Okay, actually, good. Focus on that red.
My best suggestion when
Now's
it comes
our
to the
chance.
purples is don't put them in danger!
I know, but they work best under stress. Look at how fast they kill.
And yet they get squashed like ants!
Logan, you would pretty much wipe by the end of the adventure. You would have no problem with just wiping up the whole platoon and then just making off with all the loot.
Wow, that body protected the... I just want to remind you that I think I have a majority of purple Pikmins in my crew at this exact moment. Like, I think I have more purple Pikmins than any other type in my party at this exact moment.
That's a bad thing!
And then... Ooh, nice. And even then, I'm gonna need at least 100 by the end of the game. Like, we're fine.
No,
everyone,
we're not! We
fine.
don't have 100 yet! And we keep
Until we
losing
get to
them!
100 purple Pikmin proper, we're gonna have every excuse to bitch.
Is that the tingle
I
tuner?
thought- Whoa.
Oh god, I
Oh,
got stuck
no.
on the leg.
Fellas.
Come on. Lift
Come
it
on,
up.
fellas.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought you both were about to say, until we get 100 purple Pikmin, we will yell at you this entire time, like, what are you doing?
Exactly!
Pick it up!
Every
It's like,
time!
God damn it. my life misery. No, anywho.
Again, you cherish those purple Pikmin with your life. It's not like it's easy to, make new ones.
They are the pride and joy of the Pikmin 2 experience!
Genuinely fun fact, there's a great farming spot for purple Pikmin that I will show off when the time comes.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
And when I got it and I unlocked it, it literally took me, like, I think 10 minutes tops, and I got 100 Pikmin.
Same here, but that still doesn't excuse you losing them in the middle of the battle!
And besides, there's such a thing called efficiency.
Exactly! Dandori, my man! May I introduce you to my friend Dan, surnamed Dory.
If I had, trust me, if I could play co-op and this wouldn't like glitch out and be an actual functional like,
then I'd be
if James
slapping you back and forth across PNF 404.
Why would you be slapping me? Tell the you have to give the pitch, but you need to deliver with the same aggression.
The sulking antenna! Amid the noise of the world, the ceiling antenna will produce a very quiet evening just for you. Exciting radio programs, fun TV shows. They're all shut up because the stupid antenna does not receive any type of electromagnetic wave. Its own behavior is for your own good. Way to go, buddy.
Back to you, fuckers!
Fuck you, Baltimore!
What's Baltimore?
I don't know where Baltimore is. I'm pretty sure Baltimore's like.
I'm pretty sure it's not on this particular planet.
Like if we not on this planet. Jeez. Okay, now we wait for the party hat. There it is.
It's not a party
it's
hat.
A party popper.
That's a party
it's
popper.
It's a boom cone!
Boom cone?
A boom cone! This will accelerate your soul like magical popcorn! Kaboom! Happiness explodes from within.
Oh.
The shape itself speaks of wondrous things to come. Let us get excited.
Does it actually say that, like, does it
yes,
actually say... Oh, here's
it says kaboom, like kaboom.
Oh, yeah, because I...
Kaboom!
Anyways...
I read it like the guy from Wind Waker.
Welcome to the breakfast floor, a.k.a. where we find this big fucker.
Ah, the loaf.
The giant bread bug.
So right away, we're gonna focus on... Oh, he came to us.
Funnily enough, this guy has his own theme music.
And it's so goofy.
But either way, first things first, he's not the least of our concerns. Like, let them grab everything, let them do all the hard work for us. We need to get rid of this electricity ASAP, otherwise things are gonna die really fast. I want to say for the big bread bug, I forgot what the bread bug, like the major one is called, but I want to say for the major bread bug, like, that one, I think you need purples in there, the only ones that can actually stun him.
I want to say so.
Reading up on this.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, Bub, how you doing, man?
At least they can't trample on your Pikmin.
Do we ever learn why, like, look how many purples I can toss. Like, I'm doing fine on the numbers, but, do we ever learn why they look exactly like loaves of bread?
Because they look like loaves of bread. Are you stupid?
I mean, that's just how they look. That's
how
There's
they're
no real
born,
rhyme
Logan.
or reason given. They just have really intricate, meshy mounds of flesh that wrap around like a loaf of bread or a croissant.
Well, according to
Are you
Louis,
pulling
they
that-
taste like crap.
Are you pulling that orange thing where it's like what was named first, the color or the fruit?
Sure, why not?
And
But yeah, no, I do recall Louis also saying that the bread bugs don't taste all like they're just
They're best suited
lacking
for
in flavor.
intergalactic buffets, according to Louis.
Right. I mean, it's almost like you're serving bread with no substance or something.
Yeah, where's the butter?
Watch as the little. Yep, and there goes the donut.
We'll grab the donut. Don't worry. Again, as soon as we kill all of them, their floors will kindly evict all residents. We can grab them.
However, here's the biggest problem when it comes to the giant bread bug pulling anything into its hole. If it manages to bring anything into its hole, it replenishes all of its health.
Ah. Then yeah, at that point I'll just focus on just whittling down the enemy and again
I
make
could
this
swear
safer.
there used to be a whole scare in the community that apparently if a bread bug is able to take an item into its hole, it's pretty much gone for good unless you restart.
See, that was my line of thinking.
if that's the case, then thankfully, the most I can say is maybe thankfully the Wii re-release and this re-release fixed that.
Apparently,
so now
they
if it does,
all.
Okay. So
There's
that
a
was just,
Mandela
so people were just paranoid for the sake of it.
Yeah, as long as you manage to kill the thing, it'll release all of the treasure that's taken into its port. No idea what happens
gonna
to the
take a
Pikmin or
bit.
the bugs that it eats, though.
Oh, I would say the bugs that it eats, those go away from it. So if it
And
grabs
your
these
Pikmins.
ant beetles and brings it in, then and the Pikmin, then they're all dead. They don't come back.
Though, just like regular bread bugs, if it latches onto something and tries dragging it back, you can also play tug-of-war with it and hurt it when it's rejected by the bot.
You know what? I'm just thinking to myself now. Earlier on, we got that whole glove item earlier that allows Louie and or Olimar to literally pretty much drop and
Play
just
dead.
go right to sleep and have the play dead and have the Pikmin just carry them back to the ship.
Oh,
Imagine
no.
if a bread bug managed to catch Louie and or Olimar while they're in that state.
Can they do that?
I'm looking that up now. That'd be wacky. So let's see.
That'd be interesting if nothing
Does it
else.
count as an insta-kill?
Let's see.
It should if you're gonna be that stupid.
Captain Olmar can no. It says it cannot attack enemies directly. Yeah, it doesn't seem to specify.
I guess no one's ever tested it before. Then again, usually when you do that, the Pikmin immediately try to grab you anyway.
Well, I'm looking at the information on the Wikipedia, but, like, I'm not finding anything
Uh-oh.
involving, like, carrying your captain away.
Come on.
Yeah, no, this song's a fucking earworm.
It's so goofy.
And I mean, you know what? Totally appropriate considering, again, it's Kazumi Totaka that made this soundtrack, and it definitely sounds like his kind of kookiness.
It sounds like Gex music.
There we go. I would say it sounds almost to me like Wild Woody music.
Uh-oh,
then he's
don't let
gonna
him
grab
get that
that.
egg!
Oh, he
you
got
let him
the
get
egg. He got the egg. That's right, Iki. Didn't you still want to do that game for us at some point?
Okay.
Wild Woody.
And the moment has passed.
Have you, has it finally dawned on you what that would entail if you were to play Wild
Did
Woody?
it finally dawn on you that was a stupid idea in the first place?
No, it's the fact
It's a
that the
bad
game takes
game.
place literally on July 17th. The game was released in 1995. It's like Destiny.
Oh,
That's going to be your birthday. That is going to be your birthday, like, bonanza.
Yes.
I'm just.
I was born for Woody.
I know, but and for the sake,
And
for
no,
the sake
you
of your
can't take
legal
that out of
privacy, we need to.
context.
And I was saying, for the sake of your legal privacy, we need to not specify whether or not it was actually your actual legal birth date. So I'm not going to confirm nor deny it. But I will say that it's. What are you guys doing? Get away from there!
You're offering. He's giving him an offer. They're giving him an offering.
I thought they were going to carry it the opposite direction. But okay. Regardless, now we corner him and now we thrash him.
Thrash him straight in his loaf.
Let's blow
It's time to
off
break
this,
out the butter.
this mature.
I got on my toast.
I am toast. What was that?
That's just rude. That's just rude. You can't put yourself
Oh,
down.
that Schwartz.
You ever-
Oh my goodness.
You ever wonder what it would be like?
Ow.
You ever wonder what it would be like to actually have a freaking bread bug like that as a pet?
I think it'd be cute, except I keep losing all my shit, like my spare sock, my keys.
They just
my
drag it into
watch.
the bread bug hole.
into the bread bug hole. I don't know. I called the vet like, doctor, where do we?
I tried
where do
putting
I go?"
a sign
You gotta
next
check
to it,
the-
and the bread bug ate it.
Yeah,
And
check
then it's
the
like
bread bug.
it's like you adopt one the next morning. Where'd my wallet go?
It's like, did you check the
Did
bread
you
bug
try
hole?
stepping on it? Yes, sir, but it just sprang back up.
Honey, where's your brother? The bread bug hole.
The bread
What the fuck?
bug.
You can't take your eyes off it for a minute, but huzzah!
We got the stuff.
There we go. And we found this sucker.
Ooh,
An eraser.
a bit
Not
of
just
an
any eraser. Erasers back then, I think they are now still to an extent, they're slightly made of a compound that involves rubber. So, it must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this.
I mean, check the hole.
May we reference the bread bug hole?
The bread hole.
Anyway, There we go. Here's all the breakfast stuff. Let's carry it all away.
Alright. Everybody, we're gonna be eating real good tonight. And by we, I mean, me and Louie. The rest of you, can, like, suck on the honey or nectar or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it also doesn't matter. That stuff even still good. That stuff got, like shoved straight into a dirty hole.
It's like wall chicken. Oh, hello. So first, the donut.
That's a nice donut. The Sweet Dreamer. A comfy, not too sugary bed. Youngsters who sleep here will have the sweetest of dreams.
Okay, then we have the ham slice.
The meat of champions, in fact. Think you can eat it all? Wait, no. Think you can eat it all? Then start eating. That is the goal of this giant piece of meat in sights. It is just the right texture, and a thick slab of fat that will make all gourmet epicures kings of the table and queens of the buffet howl with delight. Or so I emphasized.
For the premium treasure, dream material. Before we explain that, here's what we got. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity.
Oh.
So basically, from Pikmin 3 and or 4, when we find that particular upgrade, now we shall make it so that now the captain's suits will no longer be, stunned by electricity. Except one thing of note, and I didn't realize this until I was actually, facing against the final boss. The final boss uses, like, super electricity and, like, super fire, where even if you have these upgrades, you will still be stunned by it. So
I don't think you take damage from it, though.
No, but it does stun me, which, as you will unfortunately see, can lead to some catastrophic results in the last session. Anyway, now we're no longer going to be zapped. Just keep the Pikmin away from it.
We are effectively yellow Pikmin ourselves. But anyways,
and finally,
the dream material. This non-conductive substance has many uses. I've discovered it can even erase pencil marks. It's a dream material, but the more it's used, the more it crumbles. Same as true dreams.
Aww. And the hideous material, whatever that thing was called, the egg.
The consistency of the half-cooked yolk says, good. It's packed with nutrients, too. I can sell it, but I've never eaten it. I am unable to eat it. Not even a nibble.
Aww. But hey, look at that! I lost 7 Pikmin in total, but I have officially now passed the halfway point of our debt already.
Hooray!
And yeah. Thankfully, I want to say there's only one time I can recall when a cave actually like screwed me over and I wasn't able to do it. You can more or less, if you bring the right Pikmin, you can get every single item in a cave in one single run, and there's really no reason not to. Especially if you want the best ending. Yahoo!
Want the best ending? If you want to just get results done, lickety split.
So how are we going to spend the rest of the day?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna use today to grow more blue Pikmin. I think we're going to try and open up more shortcuts so we can actually like have more of the Perplexing Pool open to myself.
Efficiency. I like it.
So yeah, we'll work on these. We're gonna try and work on getting to access some of these treasures because there are gonna be some multi-step process we're gonna have to do. So Purple Pikmin, you're gonna come with us because we need a gun.
We need a gun?
Yes, but first we're gonna need
bring out the boomstick.
What?
Not the boomstick. But first, let's kill this Wally Hop. Let's kill the Wally Hop so it doesn't get too close to us.
He's been sitting there all precariously for so long.
He's just been
it's time
rubbing
we change
his
that.
face pensively.
Okay, so I decided to look it up, Hype, because even I forgot, unfortunately, that I did find all the stuff that was announced from the D23 Marvel stuff.
Might I ask something about it, though?
What's up?
Why is it called D23? What's the 23 stand for?
Let me look it up. 23 name origin. And let's have these blue Pikmin start working on this thing. The name D23 refers to D for Disney, and 23 was 1923, the year when Walt Disney, when the company was actually formed. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. So they'll work on building that bridge. Hype, you still there?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. So, the things that they announced was, they did announce more information about Daredevil Born Again, and that's gonna be coming back in March 2025, and that Matt Murdock will be returning.
Kill the bugs, please. I hate them.
They did a bit more of showing off Agatha all along. Which your thoughts on that?
I don't even know who Agatha is.
She was the quote unquote villainess from She was the quote unquote villainess from WandaVision.
Oh, I haven't seen WandaVision, so I can't really comment on that.
Totally fair. They did announce. I mean, they announced more. They announced more shows, such as the next season of What If, X-Men '97 season 2, Eyes of Wakanda, an official. Oh my gosh! Get over there. I thought I could make it because I want them to help with the bridge building.
There's an invisible wall above the. Or not. They're fine.
Well, but there was a barrier, and now they can help out. What else? They announced a show called Eyes of Wakanda, a dedicated Marvel Zombies show. Not sure how that'll go. Now we're gonna need the yellow Pikmin on this side of the thing. Oh, hello. Drink up, blue Pikmin. There we go. Let's see what else they did. They also announced more about that Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show.
Right, that got announced a while ago.
Someone named Coleman Domingo will be the one playing Norman Osborn, and Hudson Thames from the What If show is going to be playing Spider-Man.
Huh.
They talked about the next Fortnite crossover event.
Right, I do know about that at least. That's going to be Doom-centric.
Yep.
Right. And also, it's funny because I remember there was like this whole thing on the rumor mill that apparently they were going to add Kingdom Hearts characters into the game, which, you know, isn't any more out of place than the Avatar characters. But I think in the end, it actually turned out that what we thought was going to be the Kingdom Hearts characters, it turned out to be Incredibles characters instead.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I'd say is a slightly better fit. Only slightly.
But again, it's just every time I hear about it, it's just like, again, it's Mr. Incredible, and he's wielding an AK-47, and it's like this doesn't quite make sense. But,
it's just it's one of those things where like they always think less about the practicality and more about the star power that they're putting into their roster.
Yeah, like they got fucking Dragon Ball Z Goku in it, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did.
And Naruto, and I think there's some My Hero Academia characters in there as well.
Peter Griffin, except they didn't get Seth MacFarlane. And they didn't get Seth MacFarlane to even voice him at all. They just,
well, to be fair, none of the characters are really voiced in Fortnite.
That is true.
Now they're getting fucking Fortnite Legos. You know,
I mean, they're just glorified. I mean, that's just one of those things you kind of have to live with. These aren't even just, like, the characters themselves. They're just glorified skins for your default character.
With, like, unique abilities, probably.
Not even. Like, that's only event-specific stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, no, you idiots. There we go.
Oh, these idiots.
They were so happy that they forgot they didn't know how to swim. Right, toss it on this side. Come on.
It's like Patrick when he's trying to swim after a DNA scoop.
Okay, let's focus on
Come
having
on,
this
guys.
back.
We're going home.
We may have to come back. I mean, that's down. I mean, that electric fence won't come back up, so I think we'll just have to leave it there. I don't think I can get it right now. I'm just going to focus on trying to break down that wall that leads to the second half of the area with the blue Pikmin.
Could you fucking imagine if there was an enemy type that rebuilds the walls?
Oh, that'd be annoying.
Oh, don't give them ideas.
Like they tear down.
Unfortunately,
it
was a dark stone fence, so
it's going to take a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it there.
Which is weird because in some of the dungeons, black fences are usually the weakest.
Yeah, well, we gave it a good shot. So with that said, yeah, I mean as of right now, we have unlocked pretty much 75 to 80% of the game. It's all here. Now it's just up to me to, manage my resources properly,
really
listen to these schmuckheads shout at me if I don't do it right, and find as many treasures as I can to get the rest of the next half of that debt filled out.
Also, I won't lie, I was a little concerned for a moment there because I noticed that you before you did that whole jump cut and everything, I didn't even know if you actually put all your yellow Pikmin away, and I just saw the blue Pikmin and was like, oh shit, are you gonna lose so much of your blood already?
I did. I've been getting pretty decent about that. I have to be on my freaking toes with this game, I swear.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got over 1,300 progress today.
Yep,
yeah.
Yep. And even though we lost some, we still are we're still in net positive.
It was a net game.
What we got?
Olimar, you're my hero! You erased half of our debt. Still, things have become a bit dangerous, so I'm going into hiding. Focus on work, and don't slack off.
You got it, Buster.
Okay.
So yeah, stay tuned for another exciting day as soon as I get some coffee in me.
Yeah, I think we could all use a little bit of that whatever's in that Energizer cup thingy.
Anywho,
Toodaloo.
until next time.
Till next time, everybody.
Bye-bye.